Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Online. So, last time we got all of the different companions. So I think it's time now to start progressing some of their plots. So I know there's at least 2 that I'm ready for. I think only 2.
Now we're talking. Hey there, friend. I have so many questions about that last mission.
You know what? Before we do that, let's rank the companions based on my early impressions, okay? Rank the companions based on their likability. Top is definitely Zarethvar. I'm gonna go... Okay, here's my order. Zarethvar is number 1. Number 2, I think I'm gonna put as Sharp as Knight. Number 3... We haven't seen enough of Miri, but I'll say Miri. Number 4, I'll say Isabelle Valois. Number 5, I'll say Bastion Hallex. These 3 are all pretty close together. Then I would put Ember. I know Ember's a lot of people's favorite. I don't really know enough about her, but I'll put her next. And then, I don't know. It's hard for me to rank. Azander's probably more annoying. I don't really like Ted Lauren or Azander, but I think Azander's probably the worst. Oop, I unsummoned. Okay, let's get our quest underway.
That looks shiny. Quick, while no one's looking.
She just feels a bit more scripted to me than the others.
Hey there, friend. I have so many questions about that last mission. How did the Say Thalmor know we'd be in Auridon? Or that Hyacinth would be alone at the Garland Ring base? And they had a hideout in Greenshade? Why didn't we know that?
Yeah, she just feels less like a real person to me than the others. The Garland Ring must have some answers by now.
You'd think so, right?
I love
so
purple.
Far, all Hyacinth will tell me is that he's too busy for my antics. And Wisteria threatened to punch me if I didn't leave it be. So I decided to go over their heads and finally got an invitation from the gardener himself.
Purple is up there as one of my favorite colors. The gardener.
Oh, he's no big deal. Just the founder of the Garland Ring itself. The cultivator of all our spy-like activities. A font of sunshine and hope and all the other stuff the ring stands for. And he loves riddles. You up for a little adventure?
I'll go with you to see the gardener, but what was that about riddles?
Here, take a look.
Thorns and blossoms.
Don't mind the sparkles. Just reach in and grab the note.
Sweet Bog Cup, you and your friend are cordially invited to attend the opening of our new greenhouse. Momentous occasion. One I do not want spoiled by uninvited guests, so enjoy this series of riddles as you make your way to join us, the gardener. Deal Bellarata, my time-worn friend, with your broken arches and riverbend. I sit quietly on my little islet home, watching my ring grow from nutritious loam.
What do you think? That's a good riddle, right?
Sure.
Whoa, a brand new greenhouse. The gardener must be taking this Say Thalmor threat very seriously. That must be why he used a riddle to disguise the location. Could you make any sense of it?
Burgundy is a good one. I wouldn't put it as my favorite because I don't know. I probably like teal and purple. When I say purple, I don't mean like lavender or violet. I mean like a deep, rich purple, or like a bluey purple, like an indigo-y purple. Okay. I'm not sure. Any idea who Bellarata is?
Bellarata. Oh. Bellarata's not a who, it's a what. There are ruins in Malabal Tor called Bellarata. They're just south of Volkwaston along the Xylo River. They've got broken arches for sure. That's half the riddle. What about the rest?
An islet home and something growing in a ring of loam.
Honestly,
a coral reef.
Every time I go to Volkwaston, I end up, well, let's say I don't have any clear memories of the area, but I think there's a little island near Bellarata. But what sort of ring can you grow? Let's head there and find out.
All right, I'll meet you in the ruins of Malabal Tor.
I'm glad I waited until you were available. We make an excellent team, if I do say so myself. Let's meet in Malabal Tor and find this ring grown in loam near Bellerata. At least this wasn't a hyacinth riddle. Those always involve math.
I love blue. Blue is my go-to. I love blue. Okay. There's also certain colors that I don't love by themselves, but I love as an accent. So, like, I don't love orange by itself, but orange with... Okay, Anchorman. Anyways, orange with, like, teal, like the Mass Effect 2 color scheme, orange and teal, are so fucking nice together. Okay, I have a few questions.
Sure thing, friend. Consider me an open book. Well, maybe not a book. Dusty, musty things. What's the opposite?
She gets mad at you if you read books.
A puppet show? That's it. I'm an open puppet show. Anyway, what do you want to know?
So let me put the gardener.
I'll tell you what I can, but he's a bit of a mystery to me. I've only met him a handful of times. Strong scent of perfume, fancy clothes, and like I said, he loves riddles. He's the one that picks our flowery code names, so Bugcup is his fault.
Is he a noble or merchant?
Not a clue. Oleander and I did try to figure it out once, but we didn't get very far. The only thing we know for certain is that he has access to coin. Heaps of it. Our gear, our weapons, the greenhouses. The gardener provides them all.
Whenever I can make my name or something any color in like websites or whatever, I always make it hot pink. Not because I love hot pink, but because I feel like there's a sense of like ironic levity, like not taking myself too seriously that comes about with having my name in the most extreme pink. Why do you wait for me before you went to answer the gardener's summons?
Why wouldn't I wait? I've enjoyed traveling with you so far. I mean, other than what happened to Oleander, I'm not sure I would have gotten through all that without you. Besides, the invitation specifically said to bring a friend, so here we are.
How many greenhouses does the Garland Ring have?
Hard to say. As the gardener says, he's always growing something. I think he opens and closes them to maintain secrecy. I spend most of my time at Hyacinth's greenhouse in Greenshade, but others are scattered all across the Aldmeri Dominion.
Are they all like Hyacinth's?
Oh, not at all. Hyacinth's greenhouse is unique. It reflects his personality, what with all the constructs and magical gear. Most are just warehouses, hideouts to spend the night or weather a storm. I've got wine stashed in a few of them, just in case.
Let's head for the Bellerata ruins. Okay, we need to find a way shrine.
No time to waste.
Bam. Can I bring out fucking Zareth Var and do this quest with him instead? I should probably keep her out. All right, this area is kind of nice. Ah! Ooh, I want that. Is that's like a ghost, a spirit cinch tiger? Hey! Get back here. Oh, you're beautiful. Okay. So, where to? Malabal Tor, was it? And whereabouts? Where? Why am I not seeing it? Why am I not seeing it? Am I in the correct zone? Where are you? Where? Why am I not seeing it? Okay, let's just go in first. Oh, Volkwasten. They mentioned Volkwasten, didn't they? Okay, let's check the map again. Which way is it? Okay, it's kind of to the south. There it is. Okay, let's travel one more time then. I now understand why I didn't see the cursor. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 no, no, no. All
There's
right.
the ruins. And look, I'd call that an islet.
Yes. Can I go? Oh, no, we have to go to an islet. We're not going in Bellerata. Ooh. There's a big old dolmen going on. Do I have time? I think I might. I definitely do. Let's do a quick dolmen. I like this song. It's a good one.
Forged from ice at the heart of Cold Harbor, no Meghaga will destroy you.
He dead. They dead.
I don't want revenge. I want your submission.
Want your submission. I think you might be right about Molag Bal. Molag Bal. However the fuck you pronounce it. Okay. Oh god, not again.
To our reach.
Goodbye.
Hey, you asked for this.
All right, you're down. I got another champion point. Hell yes. I like I'm just doing shit for funsies. You fucking Crocs trying to get in on this shit. Bam.
I thought I was done for. Thank you.
No worries, I got you, bro. And then the deafening silence all of a sudden becomes so loud once that's over. Okay, I think it's actually time for us to look at our champion points real fast. I've gained a few. I don't think there's anything useful I can do here. We're still working on this. Not really anything I can do there. This one I can definitely do useful stuff. And then over here... wait, did I want to do that? I didn't want to do that, no. We want to get one to unlock it, and we need to start putting some points into this. This one's going to take forever. I'm trying to work my way up so I can get this ability, increasing mount speed, and so I can get this especially. This is going to take ages, but I really want to get these. And then eventually I'll come around and do other stuff. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, there's a new event going on right now. I'm probably not going to do it. I'm tempted to try it, but there's only currently one league in PvP. I feel like it would be worth doing one just to get the 60k alliance points. That would be huge, but God, I really don't want to do any of these. All right.
Those mushrooms form a... More sparkles. Ooh, is that another note?
Well, that's purty.
What'd you find? Is that a map of some sort? A sketch hidden in a ring of mushrooms. Curious. I find mushrooms disturbing. Did you know they're alive? That they talk to each other? Isn't that horrific? Anyway, what do you make of the drawing? Some sort of map, maybe?
I have not done the main quest at all. I still haven't done the harborage. I think you may be right about it being a map. Here, take a look.
Interesting. And the composition is nice, so we can add that to the things we know about the gardener. Woven tree branches. There are plenty of those around here, but these look particularly familiar.
You're familiar with this place?
Well, there are a bunch of wood elf camps and villages scattered around Malabal Tor. It could be Woodhearth. No. Wait. Deep Woods. There's a gate there formed by an arch of tree branches. Deep Woods must be where we'll find the next clue.
Yeah, I also see that you get a lot of them from zone quests. I'm pretty good on skill points. I need to get a few more. Just because I've been doing scrying and excavation. But I'm pretty good on skill points. I've gotten almost every sky shard. I've gotten every sky shard I physically can right now without spending money. Then let's head to the Deep Woods. Like, if you look at my, here, USPF. If you look at the skill points I've gotten, these are all the sky shards. So I've really gotten, like, all of them. These are the storyline quests. So as you can see, I've only gotten one storyline quest skill point. Public dungeons, I've gotten almost all of the public dungeons. I need to do these Blackwoods ones. And then with the actual group dungeons, I haven't done that many. I haven't done Infinite Archive, Arena, Alliance War. There's 50 in the Alliance War. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Okay.
A riddle and a sketch. So far, these clues all point to spots in Malabal Tor. I wonder if that means the new greenhouse is around here somewhere. Anyway, let's find that arch and see what the gardener left for us this time.
But yeah, doing the main quest would be, or zone quests would be the best thing for me to do to get skill points. Other than maybe dungeons. Okay, where am I going? Oh, all the way over there. I definitely want to do some more dungeons, for sure. I've done a lot of the easier ones. Because I've only been soloing dungeons. I haven't really done any dungeons as a group, really. Except for the one that we failed. All right. Okay, bam. I should definitely do more dungeons, though, for sure. Because I should be doing those Undaunted dailies. I've only done a few of the Undaunted dailies. I've gotten, like, probably 4 keys completed. The thing that's interesting with soloing dungeons is some, you're like, oh, this is actually really easy to solo. And then some, it's like, yeah, there's no fucking way I can do this. Like, the difference in difficulty between the dungeons is so extreme. I should farm out better gear soon. Because I think my gear is kind of shit.
Look! A sparkly bird! Check it out, friend!
Seek a ritual recorded in ancient stone, weary traveler. Rest you shall find, behind an egress revealed by royal lavender.
Royal Lavender. Got it. I jotted it down, so we won't forget.
You sound like the robot in like the first town of fucking Fallout 4. Spider Dungeon? I can't remember.
I much prefer illusory birds.
I think
to
I did.
ranks of mushrooms.
I think I did that one.
Mine was terrible, though. Let's consider the clue. An egress revealed by Royal Lavender? Sounds like a hidden door to me. That must be the entrance to the new greenhouse.
So how do we find this hidden door?
All of the clues pointed us here to Malabal Tor.
I think I've done it.
Answer lies in the first line. A ritual recorded in ancient stone. Maybe an Iliad ruin? No, we've already been to a ruin. The gardener wouldn't repeat himself. Wait. Ritual stone. That's it!
What's it?
Malabal Tor has 3 ancient Mundus stones. The ritual is one of them. I think it's at the southern edge of the region. Once we find it, we'll just need to gather some royal lavender to reveal the hidden door.
All right, we'll travel to the ritual Mundus Stones in Malabal Tor.
Here, you should hold the note I wrote. I tend to lose things.
Okay, let's see. Darkshade Cat. Okay, so I've done most of the easy ones. So Banish Cells 1, Elden Hollow, City of Ash, Tempest Island. Spindle Clutch is probably the one, right? Is Spindle Clutch the... It must be. Crypt of Hearts 1, Fungal Grotto 1. So I'm guessing Wayrest Sewers. I wouldn't be surprised if that's an easier one. Yeah, I should try a few more. I tried a couple other ones and it got destroyed. I'm trying to think. I tried the Ruins of Mazatun. And I hit this one boss that it was like I could almost beat. But I was just dying on it too much. It had some gimmick where it would cause a... What did it do? I think it caused like a storm or something. But no, it caused a dude that was invincible. And then there was like a big beast that would go underground and charge you. And you had to get behind the guy so it would charge the dude to destroy his invulnerability and dodge. But it was just a problem where my tank hireling companion just kept dying. And the moment he dies, then I just start getting like withering away slowly. I tried another one that was it Marsalok? Wait, was it Mazatun or Marsalok that I did? That was, I don't remember. There's another one I did where I got into the first fight and I was like, fuck no. Oh, I think it was Fang Lair. Fang Lair, I got fucked in real hard. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so south side. Mundus Stone, I see it. Yeah, I actually really haven't worked on my thieving at all in this character. My Legère de Main is is very low.
Where is that stupid cat?
Ooh. Ignore you. Oh god, I might be stuck. God damn it. Oh, I can get out, I think. I think I can get out. I've encountered some areas like this in the game where you can't get out and you just have to like pay the money to escape. I've never been to this Mundus Stone. All right, where are you?
The ritual stone is just up the hill. Let's look around for some royal lavender.
Beautiful. Sounds like someone just defeated a
Do you feel the
dolmen.
ritual stone vibrating? No?
That's
See
just
that bowl?
that's just you.
That's got to be the gardener's handiwork. Place the lavender in it and let's see what happens.
Beautiful.
Thank you, illusory poetry bird.
Oh,
Well, we made it. Let's go see this new greenhouse.
let's do it. This looks cool.
This is beautiful. Gardener? Hello?
Okay.
Welcome, Bogcup. And you must be their curious new friend.
So you managed to solve his riddles?
Pardon the mess. I'm still unpacking.
I've got to say, riddles are really easy when you have giant icons appearing over them in the world that tell you where to go.
A pleasure to meet you. Apologies for all the subterfuge, but caution is advised in these trying times.
Speaking of which, oh god damn it!
Could use your assistance once again.
Delete the VOD. Delete the VOD. Maybe you should start at the beginning.
No time for that. Let's start with the Sethalmor attacks in Auradon and Greenshade. After what happened, I reached out to all Garland Ring members, past and present. One former member, a mage codenamed Snapdragon, has answered none of my missives.
You think Sethalmor has have captured Snapdragon?
Captured or worse. Bogcup has spoken very highly of you in their letters. Despite Hyacinth's droll appraisal, you seem quite capable. I would consider it a personal favor if you and Tanloran would check on Snapdragon and ascertain the situation.
This guy, he's definitely a high elf. Where should we go to check out on Snapdragon?
Snapdragon no longer uses her code name. Now she's Lyranise, mentoring Mages Guild adepts in Skywatch. I suggest you start your search there.
We'll head to Skywatch and see if we can find Snapdragon.
Snapdragon has a commanding presence. If she wasn't captured and is simply ignoring me, it won't take you long to find her. But a word of caution. She didn't leave the ring on the best of terms. Make sure she understands I just worry for her safety.
I have a few questions.
Certainly. No agent should head out unprepared. I know we might seem odd with all the flowery names and subterfuge, but the Garland Ring stands for something important. I'm extremely proud of what we've accomplished.
Why did Snapdragon leave the Garland Ring?
Snapdragon and I never quite saw eye to eye. Two strong wills clashing over everything. We managed to remain professional until she lost faith in us, in our work. Her husband, Gladiolus, he died on a mission.
What happened?
They were to observe a high-ranking noble, a sponsor for the College of Aldermary Propriety. Instead, they were set upon by assassins. Agents I now believe were members of the Sethalmor. She resigned from the group, convinced they had been betrayed.
Betrayed by someone in the Garland Ring?
Yes. Paranoia, I believed then. I personally handpick every member of the ring, you understand. But so much has happened, and now she might be missing. Perhaps her accusations were not just anger and the baseless speculation I believed them to be.
Why did you found the Garland Ring?
You're a worldly person. You've no doubt seen talented, intelligent people in roles that don't make use of their abilities, that don't give them the chance to truly make a difference. To me, that is the ring. Talent and skill harnessed for change.
What kind of change?
Change for a better tomorrow. The Thalmor, the Sethalmor, they're all the same. Powerful people using their resources to ensure wealth and longevity for the few and the privileged. That's where the Garland Ring steps in, to balance the scales.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
Not much, I'm afraid. We have to keep some secrets in this line of work, you understand? I founded this organization and personally fund all our activities. We undertake missions of a charitable and humanitarian nature at my sole discretion.
How can you afford to do all of this?
All I will say is that I have access to family wealth. Terrible, selfish, exorbitant wealth. Stars willing, through the actions of the Garland Ring, I can begin to repair the damage done by centuries of entitled and simply awful behavior.
You have anything to say?
To meet Snapdragon. Oh, I miss her. This is going to be great.
The Sethalmor will almost certainly be watching. Tread carefully.
What do you think are the chances that Tanloran has banged Snapdragon and there's going to be some lines about when they used to hook up?
Thank you again for saving me. It was quite the sight, you and Bogcup dealing with my captors. Thrilling, even. I imagine your adventures with Bogcup are similarly exhilarating.
Have you recovered from the attack?
Well enough. And nothing in the greenhouse was permanently damaged. There are a few experiments I'll have to start again, but such is life. I understand the Sethalmor's goal was to capture me, but why disturb my collections?
Yeah.
Infuriating.
Yeah, dude looks like he's going to like a steampunk expo. I meant, have you recovered from your wounds?
My wounds? You were asking after my health. I am completely healed, thanks to restorative magics. I considered fashioning a back brace from Brasilisk parts. Unfortunately, by the time I worked out the design, I no longer needed the contraption.
I mean, potions exist in this world.
Snapdragon? I haven't seen her in ages. A force of nature, that one. I saw her conjure a storm during an argument with the gardener once. Petals and vapors everywhere. It shouldn't be hard to find her in Skywatch, provided she hasn't been captured.
Okay. Prediction now. Did she bang Snapdragon, and are we going to hear an allusion to it in this next line? I say yes. Sounds like you know Snapdragon well.
We never went on any missions together, but she made quite an impression.
Okay, she hasn't.
You know? And she liked me, I think. She always teased me about something. In my experience, that's a good indication that someone doesn't hate you.
Okay, I don't think they banged. You admired her.
Very much so. How did she say it? She knew what she was about. Composed when she needed to be, but otherwise she took up the space she felt she deserved. How could I not admire her? Now let's go make sure she's all right.
In like the first, well, I'm sure these people will talk. No, in like the first quest with this girl, like 3 different times she referenced like banging like 3 different characters. So that's why I was wondering. They're trying to give this like really like what's the word? Swashbuckly kind of persona, you know? It's like, oh, this carefree rogue. Okay, where am I going? I hear I'm getting chased by someone. This is sure a very, like, you know, bouncing back and forth across the zone quest. I almost said across the zone.
Your timing is impeccable.
Is it? Yours is not, though.
And they buy them. A true walker, that one.
Hello, Salandalwin.
State your destination. I'll add you to the list.
Oh, I'm actually fucking going somewhere else completely. Oridon. All right. Oh! And that was the day he almost died. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Nope, not interested. Nope. No solicitors. What the fuck? What in the goddamn drinking the Kool-Aid did I just witness? The fuck is going on here? What in the world? What is this?
You feel that weight on your head? It's a bounty.
Skywatch celebrants? What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit?
Unbelievable. God.
Okay, well, I am going to pretend I didn't see anything.
Is it true? A Reeve arrested a mage right in the guild hall?
I was there. Reeve Nardamor marched right in with armed guards and arrested Lyranese.
That's terrible. Do they offer any explanation?
Snapdragon's been arrested? We need to talk to those adepts.
Careful, stranger. Reeve Nardamor is throwing his weight around. The Skywatch guard barged right into the guild hall and arrested a mage.
We heard you talking. Did you say the name of the arrested mage was Lyranese?
Yes, Lyranese. Are you friends of hers? She was as starched as the Archmagister's robes, but she knew her spellcraft. It was eerie. She was so calm when they dragged her out of her office. Almost like she was expecting them. Strange.
Do you know where they took her?
I made it a point to avert my eyes and look away. But Reeve Nardamor has an office in Skywatch Manor. If anyone knows where they took Lyranese, it would be someone there. Just don't mention you talked to us. We don't want to end up on his list.
The Reeves office. That's a great suggestion. Let's get over to the manor.
sorry. I don't feel like talking right now.
Why would they arrest an arcane tutor? She was a bit sharp-tongued, certainly, but as far as I know, that's not a crime.
Okay, what race do you think she is?
I don't feel like talking right now.
Huh. I'm unsure. Okay. Is that High Elf? Oh my god. The serial killer's back. Ba, 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 da. Wow. Oh, I gotta go down here. Nardamore? What a terrible name.
If I were a local reeve with corrupt tendencies, where would I hide my... Good thought! I was hoping it was the switch to a secret panel, too. A loose wall panel? The sure sign of a hidey hole.
Well, this is the new low. As requested, I shipped that Mages Guild woman off to the Sunhold, but for the life of me, I had no idea why I was ordered to arrest her. I don't like this one bit. I'm more than happy to send some sniveling drunkard off to rot, but a mage? And a respected one at that. I'm lucky she didn't turn me into stone or encase me in ice. What am I going to say when the guild comes calling? Can't hardly tell them not to worry their heads over this. She's just going to spend the rest of her days in a musty cell on the west side of Sunhold. The coin isn't worth the headache. Maybe I should ask for a transfer, but then, where could I go? Where could I go where the Say Thalmor doesn't already have their finger in the pie? Did I say finger? They have their whole damn hand in the more pies than I could count. Maybe I should just take a vacation. Go see the family on Somerset. Get away from all this. Yes, that sounds like a perfect plan.
Told you, these types always have something to hide.
Okay, what's up?
The moment people like this Reeve Nardarmore sit behind a
Nardarmore?
desk, they start looking for a way to get rich. Or more rich. It's like this everywhere. Ugh. Anything good in that journal?
Do you guys know Nardwar? The Reeve sent the mage they arrested to Sunhold. Here, take a look.
Sunhold? Oh, this is bad. In my experience, you aren't sent to Sunhold unless they want you to disappear. Poor Snapdragon. And poor us. We're going to have to get over there in order to save her.
Is Sunhold that terrible?
It's an authoritarian fortress on the southern edge of Somerset. My family threatened to send me there when I disappointed them. We need to contact Hyacinth. He should know how we can approach Sunhold without getting captured or killed.
All right, let's get in touch with Hyacinth. All right, where am I going? Am I going back? Where the hell am I going? Oh, did it say Oridon? Is it back in here? Oh, I still need to search his office. All right.
Now, if I were
Wait, what?
a local reeve with corrupt tendencies, good
Oh
thought.
god, I gotta do all this
I was
again.
hoping it was the switch to a secret panel. A loose wall panel? The sure sign of a hidey hole.
Bam.
Told
Yes,
you,
yes, yes.
these ti- The moment people
Okay, yes, yes, yes.
I can contact
Oh, we need to
Hyacinth
wait for
through
her.
the lattice, but I'll need you to talk to him. Just be a moment.
Boca, have you located Snapdragon?
Oh, I'm trapped.
I can't help but notice the drab interior behind you. The office of some minor functionary, I presume. Bullcup certainly loves to burgle. Were you able to procure any information as to the whereabouts of Snapdragon?
Snapdragon was arrested. We believe they sent her to Sunhold.
Sunhold? It's not good. I assume Bogcup wants to storm the fortress and rescue her. The trick will be getting you to Sunhold without alerting the Somerset authorities or the Sea Elf pirates currently in control of the city.
Then Lauren thought you might have some suggestions. Oh shit, it's Canada Day tomorrow. You just reminded me. I guess I'm going to be hearing fireworks. Lauren thought you might have some suggestions.
I'm a font of suggestions and brilliant ideas. The question is, will any of them work? The answer, indubitably. Head to South Beacon. There's a spot along the beach just south of the lighthouse. That should do nicely, yes. Meet me there.
All right, we'll meet you on the beach.
South Beacon, southwest of the lighthouse. And Bogcup. Don't stop to feed any monkeys along the way.
That hyacinth. Let's get moving.
Okay, let's head out.
This is taking long.
I was actually on the phone with Kay one day when people in a parking lot were fighting each other with fireworks. They weren't like Roman candles. They were throwing actual fireworks at each other. I thought it was like gunshots or something. Because like a month or so prior was when I witnessed the shooting. So I was like, are you fucking serious again? I actually went to check it out like, am I actually witnessing another shooting? But no, they were lobbing fireworks at each other. Do you not remember that? Wait, people... Bam. Yeah, I was heading home from a concert at like fucking 3 or 4 a.m. And then I started hearing lots of bangs. I'm familiar with the Roman candle thing, but I've never seen them do it with like actual like full-on fireworks.
Take care not to disturb the sand, if you please.
I recognize a few of these runes.
Can't stop me.
What are you planning, Hyacinth?
Everything will be fine, Bogcup. Friend of Bogcup. A word. Transposing conduits of magicka like this was not easy, but I never shy away from a challenge. Your goal is to reach Sunhold. The magic circle I created will aid you in this venture.
Is that some sort of teleportation circle?
Not at all. Sunhold features significant protections against unwanted portals. No, you must sail there in the small boat I procured. However, without magical aid you will never avoid the Sea Elf raiders or the Dominion Navy patrolling the bay.
Maybe you should explain this plan of yours to me in simple terms.
Of course. Bogcup will use their soul magic to enchant the boat. I see that horrified face they are making behind you, but they are more than capable. Soul magic deals with connections. This circle will amplify Bogcup's spell and those connections.
Connections? How will that help us get to Sunhold?
Everything is connected. People, objects, the sea. Despite the best efforts of their close-minded relatives, Bogcup's affinity to soul magic is quite exceptional. The spell will enhance these connections to speed your voyage and hide you at sea.
All right, I'll wait for Lauren to cast their spell.
Oh, I'm so mad at you right now, Hyacinth.
Of course you are. Take this portal curio for a quick return exit when you're done. Now, into the circle and focus.
Focus. I can feel the ship. How'd you even spot that?
What? Oh, all right. Oh, I've got to go to Sunhold. What is this place? I'm trying to remember. Is this the annoying as fuck one? No, it's not. Which one is this? Oh, God. I can't remember which dungeon this is.
We're here, and no one even noticed as we sailed by, thanks to Hyacinth. Come on, Snapdragon's cell should be on the west side of the fortress.
I vaguely remember this.
Ugh, damned pirates. A plague on every port in Tamriel.
Goodbye. God damn, that guy's strong. All right. Dang, I want to see what they're... Oh, yeah. Champion point level in the 2000s. Yeah, this guy's strong as fuck. I hear that... I wonder if they're the meta build. They probably are. The meta build is, I think... what is it called? Eye of the Herald or something? And then... Assassination and Adric Spear. I think that's the big damage build you see people play as.
Look up there! The same sad banner again. This must be the Sathalmor prison.
Oh god, was this a hard dungeon? I can't remember. Oh, I think I remember this group event. I think it was kind of like waves of guys. Like, I think you walk in a room where there's just a whole fuck ton of dudes.
Don't skimp on the creepy crawlies.
I do remember this place.
Let's look around and find Snapdragon.
I think it was a somewhat hard group event, but not like a crazy hard one. It was probably like an 85 percentile difficulty one for the group events in the dungeons. It was still soloable. I think it was probably one of the harder ones that I could solo. All right. Okay. Bam.
Hey, this room looks promising.
What the hell is this? That's pretty intense. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't all the lines just blur together?
Nice. Okay, record of interrogation. Interrogator, prison warden Harvithiel. Subject, Lyranese, codename Snapdragon. Session results inconclusive. Subject has proven surprisingly resistant to interrogation techniques. Notes, we've confirmed that she is indeed a former member of the Garland Ring. She provided her codename and little else. Still, this corroborates the information we received in the dossier. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but it seems reliable. She asked us if we were the scum who killed her beloved. I didn't answer her. One point of concern, she didn't seem surprised by our arrival in Skywatch. I think she expected us. It's possible that she knows more about our operation than we suspected. Is there someone in the Garland Ring that's a traitor? Further interrogation sessions are warranted. Until then, the prisoner has been moved and secured in a cell in the lower dungeon. March forward toward perfection.
Stay strong, Snapdragon. We're going to find you.
Here we go. Okay, I think I can survive that. Wait. Find her cell. Why is it telling me to go there? What? All right.
I forgot to keep score.
I'll take this.
Come to save your little flower?
Uh-oh.
You're welcome to try.
Ouch. There we go. Easy peasy.
Snapdragon! Am I glad to see you? Alive and everything even.
It would take more than a few rough questions to take me down. The key's right there. Grab it and unlock the cell, please.
It's weird that I can't pick it up by looking at it. I have to look above it.
Good to see you, young one. I assume you also have a plan to get us out of here?
Hyacinth gave me one of his portal curios. One moment, and... There.
Beautiful.
Let's get out of here before more guards show up.
Okay, let's do it. This way?
Welcome to my greenhouse, Snapdragon. It pleases me to see that you're safe.
Spare me your pleasantries, Gardener. I must have a word with my rescuers.
Heh, she's as spirited as ever. Go introduce yourself to her, my friend.
Snapdragon hasn't changed, not one iota. Her will remains as strong as the largest oak in the forest. There's much I wish to discuss with her, but it seems she would like to have a word with you first.
You and Borgcup performed admirably, as expected. Well done. I never doubted young Borgcup for a moment. You... I'm coming to appreciate as well.
All right.
As much as I'd love to shower you and Borgcup with praise for saving me, there's no time. The Garland Ring must face the facts. We've been compromised. My arrest is proof of that.
What do you mean compromised?
Compromised, as in betrayed. I told the gardener this would happen, that there was a traitor in our midst. But his faith in code names and safe houses isn't enough. It's what got my husband killed.
Why ask to speak to me? Shouldn't you tell this to the gardener?
I wanted to talk to you first because Borgcup seems to trust you. And because you weren't here when my husband was killed. I can be almost absolutely certain that the traitor isn't you. But time is short. The Saythalmor could arrive at any moment.
You think the Saythalmor know about the greenhouses?
The greenhouses, Hyacinth's magic, our goals, all of it. They know everything. There's a traitor in the Garland Ring. An informant working for the coin tossed their way by Somerset's ruling class. One of our agents is in league with the Saythalmor.
Do you know who this traitor is?
Not yet, but I have copious notes. Gardener, I'll speak to you now.
A traitor? In the Garland Ring? How is that possible?
Tan, can I talk to you and your friend?
Wisteria,
all right.
Are you alright? How are your wounds healing? Do you need anything?
I'm fine. I just wanted to catch up. I've missed you.
All right. What's up, Wisteria?
Look, with all this talk about betrayals and traitors and everything, well, I'm worried about Tenlorin.
Is she Wood Elf or High Elf? Worried? What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm still a bit rattled from my time in that cage. Still healing.
I think she's Wood Elf,
so
right?
I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense. Let me start again. I wanted to say how grateful I am for what you've done for Tanlorin. Fighting beside them, supporting them.
Tanlorin is capable in their own right. They've been supporting me.
Oh, I know. I trained them, after all. Listen, just be careful with them. They've struggled so much over the years. Tanlorin's family, their tattoos, their magic. I'd hate to see them revert to how they were before the Garland Ring took them in.
Well, be careful.
You know I'm right here. I heard every word of that. But no more serious talk. We need some drinks.
Yes?
Remember what I said. I know you and Tanlorin won't rest until you figure this all out. Until you determine which of our flowers is really a weed. Good luck out there.
My money's on... Well, actually, never mind. I was about to place a bet, but I have no fucking clue.
A traitor in our midst. Someone I trust working against us? I'm not sure what to think. It's all too much, my friend. I feel... lost.
You don't believe Snapdragon?
That's the problem. I do believe her. I just don't want to. It's just... I hate to think of my friends, my family, as suspects in an investigation. And that's just what this is going to turn into. We're going to figure this out. You and me.
You want us to determine who the traitor is?
Who else is going to do it? I just need a glass of wine first. Maybe a bottle. After that... The Garland Ring is basically the people right here and a few agents in the field. It has to be one of them. We'll figure this out. Together.
I'm with you, Tanlorin.
We start it with illusory riddles and end it with a prison break. Then Snapdragon revealed there's a traitor in our midst. We'll need time to plan, for Snapdragon to recover. But friend, we're going to find the traitor and root them out. Together.
All right.
Yes?
Okay, they were a little bit better in this quest than their first one, for sure. They weren't as, jarringly, like, pulling me out of it. Okay, beautiful. That is another one of the companion quests cleared. Let me just check the other guys real fast. I think I only have one available. I think I have a Xander's quest available. Well, I guess we're going to call it there for now.
I have to return to the field.
Let's just talk to these guys once more.
With the gardener. The moment we know more about this traitor, I'll be at your side and ready to strike.
I may act the fool on occasion, but I can listen to reason. I reached out to the members of the Ring in part to ensure they would respond. Now look where we are. I dearly wish that Snapdragon had been wrong.
Oh, you'd think with all the flowers I wouldn't be able to smell the gardener's perfume. Anyway, we'll figure this out. I find careful thought solves most any problem.
Are you rejoining the Garland Ring?
Let's be clear, I don't want anyone to die, not even Hyacinth. But I told the gardener things he did not want to hear. And he told me to my face that I was paranoid. That close-minded attitude got my husband killed. I owe these people nothing.
Do you think you'll ever be able to forgive the gardener?
I know Gladiolus would have wanted me to forgive the gardener, but... no, I don't think I ever will. I'll help clean up his mess. Again. And then I'll go back to Skywatch. To my tutoring, my cats, and my life after the ring.
Okay, and where is Hyacinth?
A weed among the flowers. How appropriate. Destructive growths choking out all around them with no remorse. How best to root out this pest.
All right. So is Hyacinth the traitor? I can't remember exactly what happened in the first quest with him. Was he the guy that was abducted from the lab? Because I remember we had to save Wisteria, and then there was another guy that was killed. But was Hyacinth the one that was in the lab that we saved? I think maybe. Anyways, I'm going to call it there. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.